Hello everyone, welcome to Brickburst. I thought I'd do a quick vlog and show you a few of the customs that I'm working on right now and a few of the sets that I'm building at the moment and what I've got coming up. So welcome guys, thank you very much for joining us. Please click the like button because it does help us out and allow me to talk about some of this stuff that I just mentioned on the pre-credits intro thing. So I want to show you a few of the things that I've been working on, and one of the things is this. This is my Sentinel dungeon. Get out of the way. What are you doing? I'll show you that in a minute. Right, so this is my Sentinel. Obviously it's a LEGO Marvel Sentinel, as in a Sentinel from the X-Men series. If I do the camera down here, you sort of get an idea of what it would be Wolverine, I guess, looking up there at it. So there's some really good designs for Sentinels online, and in fact there's one in particular that's been kind of an inspiration for me with some of the pieces that we used. So I've definitely used that for reference in doing my design. Now, as you can see, there are a few key differences. I'm mostly happy with it, but I would be really eager to hear in the comments below your feedback on it. What do you think about the face here? Do you think it's a bit too blocky? I appreciate I've got these almost like, I'm using like the fist element to almost give him teeth, which, I don't know, it might look a little bit weird. Before I didn't actually have this sort of lip piece in, so it sort of looked even weirder. But I'd be really eager to hear what you think. I'm obviously just in the process of building it out now, giving him some more sort of armor and building out that core. Also, it has to be said, I built this in the most janky way possible. Like, you can sort of get an idea of it here, that I've got like facing down studs with facing down studs there with facing up studs there, and they're all just connected on in the jankiest of ways, because that was the only angle I could get. Oh, I mean, totally ignore that purple radar dish. That's not, yeah. I'm not entirely happy with the arms, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm not happy with, but there are a few things I am happy with. I mean, the chest does light up, so immediately that's pretty cool, right? And as you can see right now, I'm using the OMAC sort of radar dish piece. He's kind of stable. I'm not able to get him to stand up right now, but I should, hang on, give me a second. There we go, right, that was easy. So he can stand up, and as you can see, he's getting there. I recently built the Monkey King mech from Monkey Kid, and it used rubber sort of wheels to give it a bit of torque, and look at that, like I pretty much just slammed him down there and he's standing fine. So that is my Sentinel. Like I say guys, feedback is super welcome in the comments section below. Right, now moving across to my Oscorp. I can't remember if I actually featured this custom on the channel, but yeah, so like I think I started over a year ago, and I got to roughly here. I don't think I'd quite finished. Sorry, I thought that looked like it didn't have a pane in, but it does. Or I'm just really good at special effects. Let's see if I can mime this one up here, which actually doesn't look. See, it doesn't, but let's see if I can mime it. Is that convincing? Doesn't matter anyway. So allow me to do this Dutch angle so that you can actually see the model. But yeah, what do you think guys? Again, very eager to hear your feedback on this. As you can see, I'm building up I've got the Oscorp lettering done. Just need to finalise it with some tiles across there, and then these bits are kind of like holding onto the letters. That's what I've decided for. I'm going to put a tile across there, and I'm going for this sort of strip of lighting up top. This floor here that I'm working on right now is going to be the sort of final proper floor, and then the next floor that I do is going to be a roof. I don't know if it's going to have windows yet. I think basically I'm going to do like a sloped roof, just using normal slopes, and then maybe all tapering up to one point, so it's just got a bit of a dynamic edge. But it does have some really cool features that I'm eager to show off. If I was working in Oscorp Tower, this would be my desk because it's got loads of snacks on. I love mini chabars. And I will give you a proper look inside this another time, but I just want to show off this detail here. Like a preview, but there is like an actual tank in there. Like I say, I will do a dedicated video on this once I've made just a little bit more progress. But I'll show you the floor that I'm working on just now, quickly. The lighting is awful. but as you can see it's got a goblin in there, and it's going to have loads of his just equipment and stuff, with a secret door accessible from the back, and also there's a trap door here as well, so it's accessible from go away bus thing. So it's going to be accessible from multiple angles. Now this thing did have an accident. I'd done an illegal build curve on this, and it was dropped, and then a member of this household who I cherish and love very dearly just sort of squished it all together, not realising it was meant to be curved. But as you can see, I've basically just put a snot brick here to allow for a beam to stick out. It's the only snot brick on the side of the building, but it obviously allows for Green Goblin to actually be gliding and doing some dynamic poses. Right, so guys, this is what I actually finished building today though. Obviously not a mock, but this is is it the Skull Sorcerers? Is that it? Skull Sorcerers or Skull Emperors dungeon from Ninjago. It is a really cool set. It's got some really nice features like, hang on, sorry, this thing is distracting, right? Let's get this screen off. Look at this feature here, right? Whoa, that's pretty cool. The sculpting here on the skull looks so good. I love that. And it's got this crank here, and when you twist this, sort of the whole thing just comes to life. You can see the daggers spinning up here. Obviously very noticeable is the platforms moving up and down just here, and then the cage raising and lowering. Really cool set. There's Lego everywhere because we're sorting out at the moment. So the next thing I'm going to be building, actually this is a light and it's too heavy. God, that is actually too heavy to pick up with one hand. But it's a haunted house, you see that. The next thing I'm actually going to build is hiding down here. This is the LEGO Ninjago Firestone mech. Now you might be wondering where I got this from. Kudos to Ninja Whip on Instagram, because he advised me about this website, Get Goods. They're good. I'm not sure if I could recommend them. Basically they're a German company, and being in England I think it's added some slight complications. I think they've duplicated one of my payments. Well, I mean they definitely have. So I'm messaging them at the moment saying, what the hell's going on? Because I'm pretty close to my overdraft. Yeah, there was just a few issues with, like, if it wasn't in stock, then it like was in stock and they cancelled the order, but then they reapplied the order when I thought it was cancelled. But I am not complaining because I'm really happy to have these sets early. It's a really cool feeling, so I do mean a genuine shout out to Ninja Whip. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this vlog, this update video thing. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. It massively helps me out, and I think that you'll really enjoy the content that we've got coming soon. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time. Cheers.
Rip it first.